Alright boys, welcome to the first official episode of the Memecoin blueprint. I've been debating with myself whether or not I should make a full course on YouTube and put it out for completely free for a very long time now. And a lot of you guys DM me and comment on all of my videos telling me that I should be selling something or putting out something like a course. But I said no, and I decided I'm never gonna sell anything. I never want to sell anything to anybody. And this blueprint will be the entire Memecoin course for completely free. I'm going to be putting all of the information that I have gathered over the year of trading into this course. There is going to be 10 plus episodes in a video every 2 to 3 days, and I'm going to charge you guys absolutely nothing. It is going to be completely free on YouTube. Now, the real reason that I have made the decision to go all in on making a full completely free course and putting it on YouTube is I know from experience, and I know how hard it was when I started to find real information on the internet, because as many of you guys know, the crypto space and the financial space is full of bullshitters. It is full of people trying to sell you a course, sell you a mentorship, and just completely LARPing about all the shit they think they know. But I want to steer my channel and everything that I am about completely away from that, and I want to be the person that all of you noobs can come to and rely on. I want to be the person that puts the gap into this fucking industry of course sellers and LARPers and give everything that you would pay for completely free. So how this Memecoin blueprint is going to work is there is going to be 10 plus episodes every 2 to 3 days, and we are going to start very beginner for all of the noobs, and as we go on throughout the days, we are going to be getting a lot more advanced, and I'm going to make sure that this course is the reason all of you turn profitable. So I know a lot of that might sound way too good to be true, and it might just sound like I'm yapping, but from personal experience, I know how hard this shit can be when you only have bad people coaching you and telling you what to do. And I want to be that light at the end of the tunnel for you guys, because this space that we are in can be very evil and can be very misleading. But if you guys have watched any of my previous content, you know I strive to keep it real with you boys. And all I want from you fellas after this entire course is over is to watch through the entire thing, stay motivated, and make some money on. I don't want anything else from you. I do not want your money. I do not want your charity. All I want is for everybody watching this to take the journey with me. Lock in, stay motivated, and I promise you, every single person watching this can turn nothing into something just by listening to what I have to say. Now, a quick disclaimer, the Memecoin blueprint will not be an easy task. A lot of you are going to give up halfway through. A lot of you are gonna say you're gonna watch the entire thing but get to episode 3 and then give up, or a lot of you might just get bored because there is actually learning involved, and I'm not just going to be shooting buzzwords towards you. I'm not just going to say stuff that you want to hear. I'm going to give you guys all the information you need to hear in order for this shit to work. Now, I know a lot of that might sound really cliche, and a lot of you probably think I'm completely full of shit, but just a year ago when I started trading with $70 in my bank account. I had nothing to my name. I had no money. I couldn't buy myself anything to eat. I couldn't take myself anywhere. I had no drive to do anything. I was just sitting in my room all day fucking depressed. So I know how it is better than anybody to be in a situation where you have fucking nothing. And that's why I want to help people so much, because I've been in that situation and it fucking sucks. Trust me, I know it might seem like if you watch my videos this shit was overnight, but it was not overnight. You have to put the work in, and I promise every single person watching this, if you stick through it to the very end, I guarantee you are going to change your life. And I am not just saying this, I promise you, if you put in the work and you stay locked in and you listen to what I have to say and you believe in yourself, then you are going to change your life faster than you think. And that should be all of the motivation all of you guys need. I started from fucking nothing. I was a sad, depressed kid in my room, and honestly, this Memecoin shit, as stupid as it sounds, but this Memecoin shit saved my fucking life. But I really don't want to just yap your guys' ears off and make it sound like I'm just spitting straight motivational dog shit. I'm really just trying to get you guys to lock the fuck in with me, because I promise you, this shit is possible. Anybody, no matter who you are, where you are in the world, how old you are, it doesn't matter what you are doing right now. Drop everything and please just lock in with me. So for day 1 of the blueprint, we are not going to be going over any technical technical stuff. We are not going to be going over how to trade. I really just want to talk to you guys about what we're going to be doing, and then we are going to set up our trading terminal, optimize it a little bit, and then we are going to prep and get ready for the real learning. I cannot make you guys watch through these videos. I cannot make you guys lock in, hop on every day and try and start trading every day. I cannot do that for you. And what you guys do with your time and whether or not you want to spend it learning with me and trying to find some success, that is completely up to you. I can't force you to do it. But what I can try and do is motivate you guys and try and show you this shit is fucking possible. This shit is not fake. This shit is not phony. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to sell you a dream. I'm just trying to show the world this shit is possible. And it doesn't only have to be me winning in it. It doesn't only have to be the people with heaps of money winning in it. If the small fries like me can make $500,000 trading shit coins, then why the fuck can you guys not? I promise you guys, I'm not a genius. I don't have a crazy high IQ. I didn't graduate from fucking Harvard. I'm just a stupid little degenerate that turned $50 into multiple six figures trading shit coins online. But all I'm trying to get at is if I can do it, I promise you guys, you can do it. There is nothing else I can say to you guys to make you more focused and lock in and give you guys the motivation. I really just want to show you guys that this shit is possible. So if you are willing to come on this ride with me, boys, for the next 10 to 20 days, really just lock in and listen to what I have to say, then we are all going to make it, I promise you. But that's about all of the yapping out of the way, explaining what we're going to be doing, explaining how you guys can make it happen for yourself. And now we are going to get onto the section of the video where we are setting everything up so we can all get ready for day 2 of the blueprint, and then we can really fucking lock in on some real shit, and I'm going to teach you guys everything you need to know. So with all of that out of the way, let's get to setting up our Phantom wallet, our trading terminal, and optimizing our terminal so we can get ready for day 2, boys. Alright boys, so when you are brand new to meme coins, there is a couple of tools that you are going to need to download before you can really get started into trading. So what we're going to do is we're going to download our main wallet and then set up our trading terminal, optimize it for everything, and get ready for the day 2 of the blueprint. So the first thing that you want to do when you first get into meme coins is you want to come over to this website called phantom.com, and once you're on phantom.com, you want to come over to the top right and click on download. And then once you're on the download page, you want to scroll down and click on whatever browser you are using so you can get the extension. In my opinion, the best browsers that you should be using when you're trading meme coins is either Google Chrome or Brave. I personally use Google Chrome only because I'm super used to it and I've been using it my entire life, but Google Chrome and Brave are both just as good, so it's really up to you and personal preference. And then once you click on whatever browser you want to download Phantom on, you will be brought to the Chrome web store, and you just want to click add to Brave or add to Chrome. So once you have Phantom wallet downloaded as an extension on your browser, all you want to do is click on create a new wallet. And this step is really personal preference, but I would recommend creating a seed phrase because continuing with email is less secure than creating a seed phrase. So I do recommend all of you noobs to just create a seed phrase wallet. And then once you are here, you just want to create a password, whatever password you want. Make sure it's something you're going to remember and not forget. This is really important. If you forget your password, your money is just fucking gone. And once you've created your password, you'll be brought to the recovery phrase page, and make sure you take a photo of this or write it down on a piece of paper and keep it somewhere you are going to remember, because this is the key and the password to your entire wallet and where all your money is being stored. So make sure you never show anybody this information. If you let this information out, you are going to get fried and drained. So please keep this very private and secure. Do not show anybody this information. Right here, you can create a username for your Phantom wallet. It doesn't matter what fucking username you use. You can type in dickbutt69. It really doesn't matter. And then you are all done. You have your Phantom wallet. This is where you're going to be storing all of your Solana and crypto. This is what you are going to be using to receive money from other exchanges so you can actually trade meme coins. And this is the wallet that we are going to be connecting to our trading terminal. I know a lot of people actually use the wallets you are given when you sign into a trading terminal, but I wouldn't recommend doing that just in case you lose your account. So we always want to be using the wallet connected to our Phantom. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that right now. So now that we have our Phantom wallet connected, we are all ready to connect it to our trading terminal. We are going to be trading with Terminal, aka Padre. And if you guys want to use this one too and get up to 35% cashback instantly, all you need to do is go to the link in my description to any of my videos, and you are going to see the best trading platform and a link to trading terminal, aka Padre. So once we are on this page, we have activated our 35% cashback, and you can see you're joining with code setter. And we just want to click on continue with Phantom wallet, the same one that we just made. And then once you click continue with Phantom, you will be brought to the connect page, and all you want to do is press connect. And then it will ask you to create a password again. You can create a password whatever the fuck you want. It really doesn't matter if you lose the password to this account, because we are still connected with our Phantom wallet. And once you've created your password and logged in, you are all ready to sign in and start trading. You can see right here, it is giving you a base wallet when you sign in, but this is not the wallet that we are going to be using. So instead of going to start trading, we're going to click on import wallet. And right here on this page, you want to click on this Ethereum drop down and click on Solana. And then once you're on Solana, you just want to click on start importing. And then you want to name it. You can name it whatever the fuck you want. You can call this Diddy Master 69. It doesn't matter. And then right here, this is where you're going to be entering your private key. And I'm going to show you guys how to get your private key. I know a lot of noobs probably get confused at this part, but it's really simple. So all you want to do is open up your Phantom extension, and then you want to go to the top left and click on this little emoji. Then at the very bottom left, you want to click on settings, and then you want to click on manage accounts. So once you click on show private key, you're going to need to put in your password. Make sure you made a password that you're going to remember so you don't fucking forget it at this step. And once you type in your password right here, it is going to show you your entire private key where you can just copy it to your clipboard, and then you were able to paste it in right here. So once you have imported your wallet from Phantom, now we can click on start trading. And just like that, we are all set up and ready for terminal. Now we can optimize terminal and really get ready to lock the fuck in and make some money on. One more quick thing that all of you guys should be doing to make sure you are trading with the right wallet is you want to come over to the top left and click on portfolio. Then you want to click on wallets, and right here you can see our two wallets that we made. We have starting Solana wallet. This is the wallet that terminal gave us as a base wallet, and we can see the wallet that we just connected with from our Phantom wallet, Diddy Master 69. This is our Phantom wallet that we just connected through the private key. And all you want to do is come to the starting Solana wallet that isn't the Phantom one and click on these three dots, and you just want to click on archive. So now our only wallet that we are going to be using is our Phantom wallet. This is our main wallet now, and it's the only one that we can bring money in and out of. And just like that, everything is ready to start optimizing and getting our shit ready. I know a lot of this is very basic stuff and very beginner friendly, almost like this is your first time seeing meme coin trading, but this is really essential, especially for all the new people and all the noobs that have no idea what they are doing. So I really just wanted to start the first day of the blueprint completely fresh and make sure you guys aren't missing anything. We are going to be starting from absolute rock bottom. But with all that said, now we can get to optimizing our terminal and clean this up a little bit so we can get ready for the trading. All right, fellas, so the first thing that we're going to be doing when we're optimizing our terminal is we're just going to be cleaning up this space to make it a little bit more easy to look at. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is coming over to the top right and clicking on customize. And once you're on the customize page, you want to make sure you're on columns and come down to spacing and change this from space to compact. And then you want to change the soon sort setting from curve to market cap. After we've changed that, we want to come over to the token page, and we're going to be going over to metrics. Then you're going to see a lot of settings that we are going to be changing in here. So the first setting that we're changing is size, and we want to change this from small to large. And then you want to turn off total fees and total transactions. Now this is honestly personal preference. If you want to keep it on, you can, but in my opinion, it just adds way more clutter onto the screen, which is pretty unnecessary. So I like to have it turned off, but if you want to leave it on, you totally can. It's fine. And the next settings that we're going to be changing is vitals. So in vitals, there is a couple of settings that we're going to be turning off to decrease the clutter on our screen and make it look a little bit easier to look at. So for the first thing that we're turning off is dev bonded. We really don't need to see how many coins the dev is bonded. It's not necessary. It doesn't fucking matter, and it just adds more numbers onto the screen. And the second thing we want to turn off is dev created. Again, it's the same shit. We don't need it. It just takes up way more shit on the screen, so we're going to be turning it off. And this one is very personal preference, but if you want, you can turn off fresh wallet buys. It can be kind of good to turn on because you can see how many fresh wallets are bought into the coin, but I don't use it. If you want to, you can. It's totally fine, but I'm just going to be turning it off. Now for the last part of our token settings, we're going to be coming over to audit and changing a couple of these settings right here. So the first setting that we're changing in audit is we're going to be changing dimmed to bright. The next setting that we're turning off is dev funded, and then we're turning off snipe account, and we are also going to be turning off dex boosted. These settings that I just got you guys to turn off, you really don't need them at all. They are not necessary. They're not going to help you trade better. It's just way more clutter on the screen that I would recommend turning off. And for the last setting that we're going to be turning off is alpha groups. You don't need this shit on the screen. I promise you, it just takes up way more space. When a coin is being shilled into an alpha group, it really doesn't matter. It's going to affect the chart in no way at all. So you just do not need this shit showing up in your scope. If you want to have it on, you can. It's not that bad to have on, but me, in my personal opinion, I would not use it. It just takes up more space on the screen. So now I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the quick buy on the screen, like the one you see on screen right now. I get a lot of people in my streams and commenting on my videos asking me how I do this. So I'm just going to quickly go over it right now for you boys that want to use it. So back into the trenches settings, we're going to be going over to quick buy, and right here you're going to see size, and you just want to make sure this says ultra, and to get the border around it, you just want to click on show border. And show glow on hover is really personal preference. I like using it. I think it looks a lot better, so I'm just going to be turning that on. And that is our main trenching settings, just to clean up our screen a little bit and make it easier to look at for you boys. But do not go anywhere because we still have more settings to optimize so we can get ready for day 2 of the blueprint. So for the next part of the settings, we're going to be going over to our main settings in terminal. So you just want to come over to the top right and click on this gear knob, and right here you are going to see your theme. You can change this to whatever you feel like. It is completely personal preference. It doesn't matter. It's not going to affect how you trade. But the main settings that we're going to be looking at is the chart settings. So you want to come over to the chart, and we're going to be focusing on all these settings that have boxes to tick on them. So I'm just going to quickly go through all these settings and tell you guys which ones you should turn off. So for the first settings that we're going to be turning off is top 10 holders entry and top 10 holders exit. And then we're going to be turning off KOL bars. You really don't need this shit on your screen. All it does is it shows you a line of where a tracked wallet buys into, and it just adds way more clutter onto your charts. It's not necessary. I wouldn't recommend using it. And right here where it says migration, I recommend turning off the time. It just adds a huge middle line in the middle of the chart. You don't need it. It's not necessary. So just turn that shit off. And then we want to scroll down to our markers, and there is a couple of settings in here that we're going to be turning off. So the first couple of ones that we're turning off is sniper trades and mayhem trades. And again, just like I said before with the alpha group setting, you can leave on alpha mentions if you want to, but I never use it. I don't care when a coin gets mentioned by an alpha group, so I'm just going to be turning it off, and the rest you can just leave as is. And that is our main layout settings that we are going to be changing. But I do want to tell you guys one last setting that we need to put on before we really dive deep into day 2. So when you first open up terminal and you are really new to meme coins, you might see all these tokens at 1.8 million market cap, but all of these tokens are scams. So a quick way to get rid of all the scams is you want to come over to your filters, and once you click on it, you want to come down to launch pads and click on the little drop down, and then you are going to see all of these dog shit launch pads that we are never ever going to be trading. So you just want to click on unselect all, and then make sure you only have pump activated, and make sure you do this for all of your sections, including soon and migrated, aka final stretch and graduated. And once you've done that, you just want to click apply. And one last setting in the filters that I want everybody to put on is you want to come down to mayhem mode and make sure it says hide. We do not want to be looking at any mayhem coins on pump. They are all completely dog shit. You are going to get rinsed if you bid any of them. So please make sure you come to mayhem mode and tap on hide. I do not want any noobs accidentally buying a mayhem token and getting absolutely rinsed. And that right there is all of our prep done. That is all of our very beginner settings that we are going to be doing, and we have optimized our trading terminal so we can really get ready for day 2 of the blueprint. I know we didn't go over anything super complicated or anything involving trading today, but that will come, and we will dive really fucking deep into it into the day 2. But this video really was just a motivation explaining how the blueprint is going to go and getting all the beginners lined up and set up and ready for the day 2. But if you guys have made it this far into episode 1, even if you already have had all this stuff set up and you already know, then you are going to make it so much further than everybody else into the blueprint, because I'm going to be teaching you guys fucking everything. I'm going to be showing you guys everything that I know, my entire year of knowledge, and I promise you guys, if you just stick with me for the next 20 days, you can change your life doing this shit. Again, I do not want anybody's money. I do not want anything for you. I just really want you guys to come on this journey with me and lock in, because I strongly believe if you guys just put your mind to this shit and you really just focus on learning, then you can make anything fucking happen. If you are going to be that type of person that gets to episode 2 or halfway through an episode and pull out your phone and start watching fucking TikToks, or pull out your phone and blow my shit off and start playing a video game, or start watching Instagram reels while I'm just yapping in the background, then you are not going to get far into this shit. You need to have your eyes fucking glued to the screen. You need to be listening to every single word I am saying. Even if you already know what I'm teaching, even if you are more experienced than the other people, do not get an ego. Do not get big-headed. I really want everybody to just relearn this shit from scratch with me. Do not skip over certain parts of the videos saying you already know this and you think it's a waste of time. I promise you it is not. All the value will come to you boys. I promise you. You just gotta fucking hear me out and take this journey with me. But yeah, man. man, that is day 1 of the blueprint all wrapped up. We will be back very, very fucking soon for day 2 of the blueprint, and we will be getting into all of the advanced shit. We will be diving straight fucking deep. This was just a little introduction and getting you guys warmed up to what we're going to be doing. So please make sure you are locked in and ready for day 2, because we are not going to be fucking around. We're not going to be wasting time. Everybody watching this has the same goal. We are all trying to make some money on. But yeah, man, I appreciate all you brothers coming through to the blueprint. We are going to make this shit work, I promise you. And I will be back very, very soon with part 2 or day 2 of the blueprint. I appreciate all you brodies coming through, and let's lock the fuck in, man. I appreciate you brodies. Peace out, boys.
Blue bands, blue bands, blue bands. Blue bands, blue bands, blue bands. Check my pants, they say true, man.